SoCraftastic. That's me. Welcome to the second installment of the questions and answers series here on SoCraftastic. My name is Sarah and I'm going to be answering the questions that you guys asked me in the first video that I posted a couple months ago. I wrote the questions down on this groovy notepad, so let's just get into it. Can you do another Ask SoCraftastic? ? Yes, I am. Sarah, where do you get all your craft supplies? I get most of my craft supplies from Michael's. Michael's is my favorite craft store. I also do the occasional shopping at Joann Fabrics and Hobby Lobby, Target and Walmart, and sometimes Lowe's or Home Depot if I need something hardware-ish. And sometimes I even shop online at places like Amazon, eBay, Etsy, rainbowloom.com if I need a certain color of bands, or when I ordered my metal hook. How do you film your videos? That was a camera. I use a Canon Vixia camcorder, and I also use a tripod to hold it still while I'm filming because I film almost every single video on my own and I don't have anyone hold the camera for me, so that is how I do it. Also, you guys want to know what editing software I use. Right now I just use iMovie, plain and simple and easy, but I hope to upgrade to either Final Cut or Adobe Premiere at some point soon. Maybe. What is your favorite color? Light turquoise blue. It's like the Tiffany's box. What is your favorite number? Hashtag 23 and 4. I am fully aware that favorite means one, but I always pick more than one. Can you do a cartwheel? Yes, I can. I don't know how well I can do it or how well you guys would think I can do it. How do you have the moolah to buy all your craft supplies and clothes and stuff that you show us in hauls? I have a job. It's called YouTube. This is seriously, literally my full-time job. I can work from home as long as I have my camera and my tripod and my laptop with me to edit, then I can pretty much film anywhere and upload anywhere that has good Wi-Fi. So that's the answer to your question. My job is to make videos for you guys. I really love doing it, even though sometimes it's a lot of work and staring at the computer and staying inside a lot. I don't know what else I would do with my life besides like modeling or something if I couldn't do YouTube videos. I'd probably be a freelance artist and a model, and selling stuff freelance is not always easy. Those little ad guys on the side and at the beginning of my videos, that is what brings me revenue. So even though they can be annoying, they're important, and I don't get to pick them, it's just whatever shows up randomly. What did you major in college? I majored in filming exactly when the refrigerator is about to turn off, because then it's quieter in the background. No, I majored in fine arts with a concentration in ceramics, even though I'm not very pleased with my artwork because I was trying to focus on YouTube and all my other classes at the same time, and I don't feel like I did a very good job on my artwork because I didn't want to spend 20 hours on a project on one single piece and then not do videos and not do crafts and not hang out with my friends. So yeah. Do you ride horses? I don't ride horses, but I have ridden a couple horses for Girl Scouts, for 6th grade camp, and probably a pony at some little festival or circus a long time ago. Waffles versus pancakes. Pancakes, because they have chocolate chip pancakes, which are delicious and they're just fluffy. When I do eat waffles, which isn't very often, I don't eat either of those very often, but I will put peanut butter on my Eggo waffle. Narwhals versus unicorns. I will have to say unicorns. Who inspired you to make videos? Initially, I don't even know how I started videos. I had a really old channel a long time ago that I posted little fan videos of TV shows on, and I also posted embarrassing music videos and vlogs, and I was quieter back then. So once my craft videos on there started getting a bunch of views, I was like, I'm making a craft channel. So then SoCraftastic came to be a little over 4 years ago, and at that point I still was a little quiet in my first videos, and I started watching Candy Johnson, who is such an inspiration, and I saw her dancing in her videos and being fun and being peppy and showing her true self to everyone and not giving a dang what anyone thought. So thank you, Candy Johnson, for making me come out of my shell. You're beautiful. Candy is so beautiful, and I just adore everything about her. How do you come up with your craft idea? I was like singing and not singing at the same time. How do you come up with your craft ideas? So many different ways from so many different places and parts and times of my life. So I was in Girl Scouts, I say that all the time. I learned a lot of projects from there, from school, like elementary school, and I would do projects in art class or in just like teachers would, you know, have us glue macaroni onto paper, you know, stuff like that. I would literally absorb every single project that I learned at story time at the bookstore or little carnival, well, not carnivals, but yeah, they did have craft booths at carnivals and little fairs and festivals. And then I also would just remember anything I saw on TV, if it was a project that took place on the news or on a kid's show like Sesame Street, if they did a craft on there. And when I would go on the internet, I would look up stuff on different websites and read magazines and books. Every single where you can think of, I get ideas from. Looking at the store, craft shows, Mime in a Box. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. What is your favorite movie? You guys know I cannot just choose one of something, very rarely. So my favorite movies are usually older movies, so I really like Dirty Dancing and Pretty Woman, Austin Powers, and Mrs. Doubtfire a lot. I loved A Little Princess growing up. Home Alone 2 is actually one of my favorites. Not the first one, even though that was really good, but 2. The Doves gets me every time. Grease. How did I forget that? Oh, Despicable Me was really, really good too. See, I'm gonna stop now. What is your favorite video that you have ever made? This is a really tough question and I probably can't answer it, but I will tell you that one of the most enjoyable videos to make, that I had the most fun filming in my entire life, no joke, this is not April Fool's Day, I would say the finger painting one. I just got to go with it. It was so fun, so fun. So hopefully I can do like a couple of videos like that every once in a while and call them like Sunday Fun Day or something, and just do weird stuff like a little kid's toy or something like that. But it would be like rarely, because I don't want everyone to think that I'm just gonna do a bunch of random stuff that's useless. Have you ever broken a rainbow loom hook? Well, apparently it is broken and lost. I was going to show you, but yes, I've broken one yellow plastic rainbow loom brand hook. It was while making one of my Peeps bunny charms. But I had had it for so many months since they first came out. I thought I saw it. No, it was a pen. But no worries, I have the metal hooks now. Are you going to sell your crafts on Etsy again? Probably not, but that doesn't mean that I won't sell my crafts ever again. I just probably won't use Etsy, because Etsy charges to list your items, and it also charges a percentage once you sell it, so you get some of your profit taken away, and that's on top of the inevitable PayPal fee that you can't avoid on the internet. So if I do sell anything in the future, I will probably switch to Store Envy. I have no clue when I would start selling again though. Are your videos scripted? Negative. Usually I don't script. There were some videos for a while that I was writing down in my own words what I was gonna say for the voiceover part and like the step-by-step in the tutorial. So if it sounded like I was reading from something in a few videos, then I was, but I don't sit and read a script. Like, I don't put a script out in front of my camera. There is a thing where, you know, I say the same things in my intros and outros a lot, but I just kind of do that from memory, and if I forget to say something, oh well. But when you see me on other channels, that stuff is scripted, like the 17 channel and the video I did a while back with Bethany Moda. Those were totally scripted, and that's why people are like, you seem different. Yeah. Your favorite food, what is it? I can actually pick one for this, but then I'll give a long list. So my top favorite food is probably tacos, anything like taco-y or taco salad-y or tostada-y. I don't know what I'm doing with my finger. Among my favorite foods, I really like salad, pasta all day, every day, and Parmesan cheese and strawberries. And there's a lot more. We'll just stop there. Heels or fillets? I will say heels. Do you have a Pinterest? Yes, I do. I don't use it a lot, but I do have a lot of posts on there. Not a lot, but I have a handful of posts on there. So if you want to check it out, link in the description box below. How do you edit your video thumbnail images? I use a site called picmonkey.com. Show us your boyfriend. I have shown you my boyfriend. He was in the decorating pumpkins video back in around October-ish. And he was also in some of my Sarah Lynn Fashion Channel videos. So if you go on over to that channel, you'll see him in a couple of different videos. And I show him on my Instagram. He's in some of my pictures. But if you're too lazy to move, then here's a little picture of us, or a little collage, whatever I decide to do. So yeah, cute. Ah. What is your favorite thing to do in the summer? In the summer, I like to be outside a lot. I like to go to the park. I like to go to the beach and lay out by the pool. I don't really swim a lot, but I lay out and listen to music out there. And rollerblade. I love rollerblading in the park. I love to take photos, and I love to do photo shoots with people, so I wish I could find some professional photographers around here who want to take my picture. Craig is actually good at taking pictures, my boyfriend, so I'll have him take pictures of me. It just is really fun. I like to eat ice cream, and I want to do some road trips this summer because I have not seen much of Oklahoma. I haven't been to Texas ever except for the airport, and I don't count that. What is your least favorite ice cream flavor? Anything with bananas. And that's just out of the normal flavors. We're not talking like sushi flavored ice cream or pickle flavored ice cream. Just forget all those exist. Out of the normal like fruity, nutty, peanut buttery, chocolatey flavors of ice cream, anything with banana or anything that's too chocolatey. And I know you're gonna think I'm nuts, but I really, really do not like plain chocolate. So anything with like that chocolate crunch shell, I don't like that. And I will like pick the chocolate clumps out. So I'm very strange, but it's okay. Nutella or peanut butter? Peanut butter all the way. Raise it up. I love peanut butter, and like I said, I don't really like too chocolatey of things. I like chocolate cake, I like chocolate cupcakes and chocolate muffins and chocolate pancakes, but when it comes to like plain chocolate bars or like chocolatey overwhelming spread, then I don't like that. But I will admit that mixing a lot of peanut butter with a little bit of that chocolatey Nutella stuff on a sandwich is pretty good. Can you post more videos? I am really doing the best I can to post videos now. That DIY flip-flop video that I just posted for Crafty Friday, no joke, literally if I would have sat down and like counted every single minute and hour I spent on it, it probably took 30 hours to do that entire thing, meaning make all the flip-flops, go to the store and buy the supplies first of all, then make all the flip-flops, set up all my camera angles, film the tutorial, do the voiceover for the tutorial, do the intro and the outro for the tutorial, and then load the footage to my computer. Editing took, oh my god, probably like 6 hours or something, and then after it edits, it has to save, I have to find a thumbnail image, I have to edit the thumbnail image, I have to upload it to YouTube, I have to do all the description box stuff, the tags, the promotion on my Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, anything social media related, and then I also reply to comments when I can in the video. So I am doing what I can to post a tutorial every single Friday, and I also like to post one video on my fashion channel a week. And I noticed that when I try to post multiple tutorials on my craft channel per week, I get very, 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 very stressed. My eyes start to hurt from looking at the computer screen. I upload Crafty Friday super mega late because I'm still working on Friday. I just feel that I would rather do a non-tutorial on my craft channel, like on a Wednesday like this, for instance. This is a lot less stressful, and I still get to see you guys and talk to you guys, and then my Friday video gets to be amazing and I don't have to like rush to put it together. So I know that was a really long explanation, but I probably will I will never be able to do like a video a day or a vlog channel where I do a vlog every day, because I spend a lot of time and put a lot of effort into every single video I do. So I am really, really working full-time on my YouTube channels, and there's not a lot more that I can do without like driving myself crazy. Why don't you use current music in your videos, or non-boring music, or music that's not elevator music? It all has to do with like the copyright strike thing. You can't just use other people's music without asking for permission, and I don't know how to go about asking big names if I can use their music and if I can actually get paid for my videos then, because when someone else's music is on your videos, if they want to collect the money for that video, then they can. So that means that I wouldn't get paid for all the work I put into my video if they're like, well, you can use our music, but you have to pay us, or like we have to put, like all the ad money would go to us. So that's why I use like non-lyrical, just instrumental, royalty-free music that I find on the Google like community members stuff. There's stuff like tools where you can get music on YouTube and download it, and it's royalty free. And then there's stuff on iTunes or any video editing software that comes with sound effects or music. You can usually use those royalty free. So I have to be very careful with what I do, because like I said, I put a lot of work into my videos, and it would be so depressing if I couldn't get paid for all my work. It would just be like, wow. But if you guys know of people who have good music that would be fitting for a craft channel or a DIY channel, then let me know and have them contact me. Just through the YouTube inbox really would be fine. And yeah, if you guys know of how the beauty gurus, like the big people on YouTube, how do they get to use all that music? Do they just not get money for their video? I don't know how that works. What's your favorite summer clothing to wear? Flip-flops, short shorts, crop tops, bandeaus, and high-waisted skirts. I love those. Are you a perfectionist? I think yeah, kind of. I am like a minimalist perfectionist, if that makes any sense. Camera battery was about to die. Had to plug it in, so if the angle changed, that's why. But I know that I cannot realistically live up to my top standards in everything I do. Time does not allow for me to do that, because there's only so many days and hours in a week. And even though I want to make my videos better and better and better, there's just literally not enough time for me to do that when I promise to put out a video every single Friday. So I try my hardest to make it look really presentable, and I spend so many hours on my videos. But yeah, so there's a lot of stuff in them that I wish was better or different, or that I had like a filming crew and an editing crew and everything for. And I say minimalist perfectionist because when I was in school, I wanted to get really good grades, and I was a straight A student in high school, but I did the least amount of work possible to get those A's. I'm not even kidding, for most classes. Like if I knew that I could study for 2 hours and get a B on the test but still get an A in the class for the year, I would do that instead of studying for 10 hours and getting an A, if that makes any sense. What is your ethnicity or ethnic background or heritage, whatever you guys want to call it? So I am a very large mix of things. From what I know and what I've been told by family members, on my dad's side of the family, my great-grandparents were Hungarian, and that's what I usually tell everyone, like I'm Hungarian and Slovenian. So anyway, on my dad's side of the family, his grandpa was Hungarian, his grandma was French, and then I don't know what his other grandma was, but his other grandpa was part Native American. I don't know if he was full or not, I'd have to ask. But, so I'm all those things, and then on my mom's side, her parents actually moved to Cleveland, Ohio when they were in their 20s maybe. So my mom was born in Ohio, but her parents, my grandparents, came from Europe. And my grandpa was born in Slovenia, I believe, and my grandma, I don't know where she was born, but she's part Italian and part something, so those are all my little heritage snippets, and that's what I am. What is your favorite rainbow loom bracelet? And I'm just gonna go with the ones that I created, because there's a lot of rainbow loom bracelets I like that other people have made, but honestly, my favorite, and I know not a lot of people, but I know there was some hatred on this video because they're like, ooh, you took the easy way out and this sucks. But I really like the Springs on String rainbow loom bracelet. It's a wrap bracelet and it has a button and it's on string. Surprise, surprise. The reason I really like this is because it's something different and it looks kind of like a string, like an embroidery floss friendship bracelet. It's more elegant, especially for people who are into fashion and don't want to look young, I guess. It looks age appropriate for everyone, and it just goes with a lot more outfits. I would much rather wear this, you wascally wabbit. I would much rather wear these thin bracelets. So like, I like the single and stuff too, but I'd much rather wear those than this, because this just, I don't know. For me, this just isn't my style. I love making them and showing people how to make these, but I honestly don't wear big stuff like this. And this is my split fish, by the way, which is another design of mine. My wrist is little and it just looks so big too. What is the most important advice you can give to a crafter? I would say the most important advice is to keep trying and practicing, and know that you're not going to get better or be pleased with your results if you don't keep trying. That's, if you're not pleased already. The second one would be do what you love and don't worry about what anyone else thinks. Do not listen to haters. Don't listen to people putting you down and telling you you're too old for this, or that's dumb, or this is totally out. Who cares what's in? Do whatever you think is in. I mean, I'm wearing clothes that I wear not because they're in. I'm not gonna rush and go out and buy like, oh my gosh, these maxi dresses are in. If I don't want to wear them, I'm not gonna wear them. So it goes the same for crafting. If people are like, ooh, rainbow loom's not in anymore, screw them. Make it and wear it and rock it and just do you. Seriously, you're not gonna have any fun in life if you're just trying to please everyone else. Are you more of a girly girl or a tomboy? I had a tomboy phase when I was little, and it was really weird because I like stopped wearing skirts for a while and I would just wear pants and act all tough. I was like really into sports and I thought burping was really cool, and I would just like burp really loud in class, and like, yeah, it was really funny. It wasn't funny at all. I had some friends who were like tomboys with me. Even though I went through a tomboy phase where I was like super tomboy, I was always covering up my girly girl. I've always been a girly girl, but I have a mix. I have a balance. When I was a little kid, I loved pink and purple. I loved boys, and I would like play with the neighborhood boys and then like blowing them kisses and stuff. And I totally got out of that for a while, but I loved Lisa Frank stickers, but then I also loved video games, and I loved Power Rangers and the Ninja Turtles and stuff like that. And my dad got me into like rock music when I was younger, and we would watch, he would watch like karate movies and stuff. So I had a totally big mix. Like I'd go to the park and watch him play basketball, and at the same time I really liked dressing up. Now I'm pretty balanced. I would say I have a good mix. Obviously you see from my videos that the girly part about me is that I like doing my hair, my makeup, and wearing different clothes all the time and modeling for pretty pictures and stuff. And I do girly things on my channel as well a lot of the time. But there's also the side of me that likes to go outside and rollerblade, and I'm not the kind of girl who has to wear a full face of makeup every time I go shopping. I'm not gonna lie, I always put eyeliner on, just like on the bottom, but I don't have to put foundation and lipstick and eyeshadow on to go out in public. And I'm also not the kind of person who is ashamed to eat a lot in front of guys. Not ashamed to do that at all. And even though I don't enjoy watching sports, I'll do it if I have to, and kind of make the best out of every situation. I love glitter, I love heels, and pink and light blue and stuff. We're not going to get into the deep like gender specific topics because that could go on for a really long time, but just girls and boys can do anything they want, but there's still going to be like the association in a lot of people's minds of what should be acceptable. But yeah, enough about that. Why do you usually sit on the floor in your videos? Well, guess what? Today I'm sitting on the couch. And honestly, I usually sit on the floor because I don't really have many backgrounds in the apartment. This is a one-bedroom apartment, so I have the bedroom and the living room and the kitchen and the bathroom. And the lighting, I like to use natural lighting, so I have windows on this side of the apartment only. And right now, it just so happens that the light is doing me a favor by sitting on the couch. I've never done this before. I thought I would try it because of that question pretty much. But I am like, it's harder to set up the tripod angle for a higher shot. So sitting on the ground makes it easier for my tripod. It actually is more comfortable for me because I feel more free, and right now like my shoulders kind of hurt because I'm hunching. So yeah, my back is hurting a little bit because like I'm like so far down to like look in the camera. I don't know. Why are you so awesome? Because. Thank you. That's so kind. That's it. That's all the questions, and I know I made you guys sit through a super long video, but I hope you enjoyed it because I had fun answering questions. Like I said, I enjoy filming videos like this. It's a little break from doing the DIY steps and having everything have to be a specific way. So in this, I just say what I want and talk a lot because I like talking. I'll probably get a lot of the same questions in the comment section below that I've already answered in the first video and in this one, because I know not everyone got time to sit through these videos and listen to every question. So they're just gonna ask what they want. But anyway, if you have a question that you didn't hear and you want answered, then please leave it in the comment section below. It can be about anything in the world. And I really prefer it to be about different things because I don't just sit and talk about arts and crafts all day. You know that. I like to be a well-rounded individual. So leave me some questions in the comment section below, and in a couple months I will have an Ask SoCraftastic number 3, and you guys will get to see me answer questions and hear answers to them. Exciting, huh? If you see a question you like in the comment section, give it a thumbs up. You don't have to ask the same one. If I see a bunch of thumbs up, I will definitely think about answering that one. And now I will just let you guys be on your way. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye. Check me out on Instagram at SarahLynT. Okay, bye. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, sheddage. So ask, can't. SoCraftastic. Hairs in my mouth, hairs in my mouth. Pants on the ground, groovy. Ouch.